Good morning and welcome to our OREA conversation today. Thank you for joining us on Tuesday's Tea Time with Tucker. My name is John Green with Association Member Benefits Advisors, and we're going to do a little housekeeping here before we jump into the fun stuff. All participants today are in a listen-only mode, and what that means is if you've got questions or you want to make a comment, feel free to drop it into chat or Q&A. We can pause along the way and take a look at those questions, answer them as a group, or we can answer them individually if that is best for you. We are recording this session. We put these out on the OREA website. If you go out to OREA.org and go look under benefits, you will see the Tea Time with Tucker Tuesday webinar series. You can scroll down, click that link, and you can see all the recordings for the past webinars that we've had out there. So I encourage you to do that, especially with this one. So grab a pen and paper. We want you to make sure that you've got some notes here. We're going to walk you through a few things, but before we do that, I want to bring your Executive Director, Sabra Tucker, on just to kind of comment a little bit about what's going on in Oklahoma and what you expect out of this legislative session coming up next year.
Well, we're already starting to make plans. It may be a doozy. There's no telling. But I can tell you one thing, our Government Relations Committee voted to recommend to our board that we prioritize having some type of adjustment to retirement benefits to combat inflation. So that will be a very important legislative goal for us. We will also be looking out for our public schools. There may be legislation that introduces vouchers. This is a very controversial issue. Our governor is very adamant about having vouchers for schools. And those of us who have worked in education are concerned about what that could do to funding for our community schools, most especially for those in the rural areas. So we're trying to garner as much information as possible so that we can keep everyone apprised of what's going on and happening at the legislature regarding that. Some other things that we haven't really changed our legislative goals much. We will be having we've had some tweaks and recommendations, but for the most part, we are committed to protecting and defending Oklahoma's teacher retirement system and improving benefits and quality of life for all of our members, especially, and for all of Oklahoma's education retirees.
Great. Are we starting to plan the convention for next year?
Well, yes, actually, October 2nd and 3rd of 2023, if you want to start marking your calendar, that will be held in Tulsa next fall, and it will be at the Tulsa Renaissance Hotel and Convention Center. A lot of people aren't probably aware, but sometimes it's hard to secure a location. Some venues won't even make a reservation for an event until 3 months before, and that just leaves too much to chance. So
Exactly.
Anyway, we like teachers like more details than that. You know, we don't want to just leave it willy-nilly.
Right.
So because we like to plan, and so that'll be in October of next year, and it'll be a full-blown OREA convention with delegates and the whole 9 yards. It'll be good. So for those, and especially that live on the east side of the state, they love when we have it in Tulsa. It makes it convenient for them to get there. But of course, all of our members and delegates across the state are an important part of the business of the association. So we're looking forward to that. Thanks, John, for asking.
You bet. Appreciate you. Thank you for a great year. And I know that as this legislative session starts to pop up and those hot button issues are out there, pay attention to the website, emails, things like that. Sabra and her team and the Governmental Affairs Committee will keep you posted on when you need to act and when you need to call. And really, it's an important opportunity before the session starts back in to get out with your legislators locally.
Yes. And in fact, building those relationships now with your legislator, especially, we have a lot of new ones coming in. It's really important if you already have a relationship with them, it makes it a lot easier when you have to communicate with them later on an important issue. And it's important to see them at the Capitol, but it is more important to connect with those folks in the community right there where you live. And if there's a legislative breakfast, if your legislator has like gather at the coffee shop time, those are important opportunities, or sometimes just a phone call to them right there, because you elect those people that represent you. And that's the most important relationship at the state capitol, is the one they have with constituents.
Exactly. So thank you very much, Saber. Appreciate you joining us this morning. And we'll roll right on here. And just a real quick introduction again, if you haven't joined us before, my name is John Green. I work with Association Member Benefits Advisors. We're a proud partner with OREA. And I started my education in Bethany and spent a couple of years there before we moved to Texas. My wife is a second grade teacher. I have spent most of my career in the classroom helping teachers understand what their retirement years are like. And so I appreciate the opportunity to join you today and share some fun stuff. This is kind of a fun session. So just a quick reminder, and Saber hit on this, OREA is working on your behalf to protect those things that you earned, your pension, any type of benefits, or the state contribution toward your benefit purchases, things like that, cost of living. That's how your association supports you. And then connecting you back to your local community. It was so good to be at the convention this past year, just because we hadn't been together in a while. And getting back out with your locals and getting involved in not only your community service projects, but just getting to see each other. A lot of new teachers have retired over the past couple of years. It's time to bring them in and then let them know what the value of being a member of OREA is, and connecting you with your benefits and things like that as well. At AMBA, we serve associations all across the country now that are very similar to yours, retired educators, active and retired state employees, and we're appreciative of that opportunity. David Moritz up in Edmond is our leader in the state of Oklahoma. He and his team have been armed with about 7 different educational topics that they can come out and speak on at your local meetings. So please give David a call and let him know, hey, we need somebody to come out. These are about 10 to 15 minute conversations about hot educational issues, hot issues for seniors and things like that as well. So if you're building your calendar for the next year, consider David and his team as you go forward out there. And as always, at AMBA and OREA, we partner together to help fill those gaps that aren't there whenever you left the schoolhouse, whether the state provides you with certain benefits, your district provided it with you. If you didn't take some of those with you, we have those benefits for you. They're portable if you leave the state for whatever reason. And one of the neat things that you can do with your OREA benefits, if you have adult children maybe who aged out of your benefits, or you're responsible for taking care of parents and loved ones, you can extend these benefits to those members of your family by being a member of OREA. So I'd highly encourage you to participate in that today. Today, we're going to talk about what I call the back side of the page, the other side, the fun stuff. We're going to talk about all the discounts, all the cool ways to stretch your pension dollars. There's savings all across Oklahoma, the United States, and the world. Many members are starting to get back out and travel. I love being at your convention this past spring and talking about the plans that you had for cruises and European trips and stuff like that. This is a way that we can stretch your dollar stretch a little further, impress your grandkids and your family, and just save money across the board. So today, we're going to help introduce you to the MyAMBA Discounts program. If you haven't already signed up, we're going to show you how to sign up. We're going to show you how to get it on your phone as part of the mobile app. But at the end of today's conversation, I'm going to send you a direct link to sign up, a direct link that has all the passwords built in. All you have to do is click on it, put in your email, get your own information, and you're ready to go and start saving. I'm going to show you some live things in Oklahoma where you can look around, show you a live look at the website. And I'm going to help show you where you can suggest some restaurants and shops and vendors in your town. One of the beautiful things that I like about this passport program, the MyAMBA Discounts program, is that it gives you the ability to shop local. But you've got to make those suggestions of who you want to shop and what kind of discounts you want. So I encourage you to do that. But to help me understand and help me direct our conversation today, I wanted to launch a quick poll. And you tell me what your plans are this holiday season. What are you doing? You can answer as many of them as you want to. There's not a single answer. You can do multiple choice and put it out there. So you let us know if you're shopping for friends and family, if you're traveling to visit family, if you're going to a warm weather spot, like Saber and I were talking about, where it's 80 degrees down here in Houston, or if you're going somewhere cold, maybe doing a little skiing with the family, or going to see some snow in Tennessee, something like that. Go ahead and jump in there, fill out that poll, and we'll take just a few more questions here. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got some folks that let's share the results here that want to do a little shopping. We'll talk about that, and we'll talk about some travel. Maybe it's local, or maybe it's down to Texas, something like that, to see some family as well. And feel free to always make suggestions as we go through here where you want to go. Once we get out to the live website, I'll make sure that open up the chat and you can drop in a couple of things, and we'll go look for some fun stuff for you as well. So we're talking today about this free benefit. This is a free benefit as a member of OREA. You don't have to pay for it one bit. It's part of your benefit of your membership, and it gives you savings through the Passport program on dining, shopping, travel, and a lot of things that you use every day. Where I see the biggest discounts overall are probably in the travel arena. Probably next is shopping, and then dining a little bit further down the line. But I'm going to show you a few things as we walk through here. So grab a pen and paper. First of all, you can access it through a website, through your desktop, through an iPad, through a laptop, something like that. You're going to want to go to myambadiscounts.com, click register here, put your email address in, and put AMBA Savers. I don't really want you to necessarily do that now because you're on this webinar, but I'm going to send you, like I said, everyone who's on this call today, I'm going to send you a pre-registered link, meaning you don't have to worry about the code, the activation code, anything like that. All you've got to do is simply put in your email address, register, and go. You're going to complete a profile. That profile sets your desired settings on how often you want to be communicated. I went in there and I checked, I like travel, I've got children, I do this, this, and this. I get a customized email once a month that tells me here are the hottest things out there. Some people say I've got pets, and so you'll get a lot of offers about pets. These aren't specific offers all the time, but there's more of a listing of here's the hottest things out there for you. So complete that profile. You can select if you want any emails or any notifications, totally up to you how you do that. Again, this is what I'm going to send you. This is mine and Saber's gift to you. This is OREA's gift to you. We're going to make it easy. Right after this call, sometime this afternoon, look for an email from me, John Green, and it's going to look just like this. That already says just put your email address in there, click next, fill out your profile, and go. Your activation code is already ready. You just roll right on, and you're good to go in the process. If you travel a lot, or if you want to use this on your phone or your iPad, there is a mobile app. This mobile app is available either on Android, the Google Play Store, or the Apple Store. So it can be used for any device, Android or iOS, doesn't matter in there. You're going to look for the Passport Corporate or the Passport Mobile app. You'll see the icon there on the right-hand side. It looks like a little reddish orange city skyline. You will do some steps that I'll walk you through in a moment, but I will also send this tutorial to you so that you can walk through, because a lot of times people get way ahead of themselves. They'll go down a pay path, and we don't want you to pay for this. This is free as part of your OREA membership. So when you download that application, you're going to pop up this first screen, and it's going to show you a passport card number. You don't fill that in. Don't fill that in at all. It's going to be pre-filled for you. You'll simply put your email address in, and then you're going to click Other Sign-In Options once the first time that you register. And again, I'm going to send you this tutorial. You're going to have this in paper form or electronic form when you get this very shortly. All right, then it's going to come in, sign in with an activation code on the next screen once you put in Other Sign-In Options. You're going to want to put in AMBA Savers, AMBA Savers. It's not case sensitive. It probably fills it in all caps, but you don't have to worry about that. But put in AMBA Savers, and then you're going to hit sign in. So download the app, email address, other sign-in options, sign in with an activation code. Your activation code is AMBA Savers. Sign in. It's going to ask you to then complete the profile that comes in there. Again, just like you would do on the desktop, you can do this on your phone. The thing I like about the app on the phone is when I travel, it geolocates me. It knows where I am. So if I want to see what museums are in my area or what shopping opportunities are in my area or restaurants in my area, all I have to do is open my app and it says, all right, you're in Orlando, Florida. And I can set my radius of 5 miles, 25 miles, 10 miles, whatever it is, select my topics, and it shows me what's available out there. So this app is great, especially if you're traveling across the board, across the country or across the state, and you want to know maybe any restaurants or any hotels coming up ahead that I can stay at for the night, stuff like that, and save a little bit of money. So this is a great way to use that app as you're traveling. I want to show you how to really best maximize your app when it comes to dining. And this is going to serve two purposes because most people use their app for dining. So say you're going down to Dallas. You're in Dallas and it says, all right, within 25 miles, here are all these restaurants. You say, all right, I think I want to go to the Magic Time Machine. So you hit your finger on the Magic Time Machine on your app. It pops up and it shows you that your savings is 60% on gift certificates. Okay, so you'll hit the website button with your finger, and this is what's going to pop up. And it shows you that you can buy a $25 gift certificate for $6, a minimum purchase of $50 at the restaurant. So you can get a $50 gift card for $12, hit add to cart. At that point, it's going to pop up and show you your certificates in there, and you show that certificate to the waitress or waiter whenever you check out at that point. So that's the way that you would use your mobile app in a dining situation. Most folks use the mobile app when they're out dining, traveling. Other times you're going to use stuff on your computer here. Some restaurants, not many, mostly in your urban areas, will also offer discounts based on using your card. Okay. You will not receive a card in the mail with Passport. You're going to receive a card on your application, on your mobile app. So say here's one in Austin, and there's one in Oklahoma City. I'll show you in a moment. In Austin, it'll pop up and it will say use card. So Austin Java is a chain of coffee restaurants there in Austin, and it gives you a 20% discount. So whenever you roll through there, give your order to the barista there, and you can hit use card like that. Then it will pop up your card. Your card will pop up, and all you have to do is show that card, and you get the discount. So whenever you see use card, that's what it's for. Then you see over here at this TCBY yogurt, sometimes it will tell you what locations this is available for. It may not be at all TCBYs. It may just be at a specific location in your city or in a town, and it'll say it's a BOGO off or something like that. Again, you hit the use card feature and your card pops up when you check out. Very simple to use. Again, you don't see too many of these, but if this pops up, it's just a way to save an additional amount of money. You're not having to buy any gift certificates or anything like that at all. All right. Let's jump in to the meat of what I think is the value in your Passport discount program. Again, it's free to you, and that's the shopping and services. We'll jump into travel in just a moment, but I want to show you some of the most popular shopping things. I'll take you out on the website here in a moment. The one thing I want to point out with you, whenever you're online, whether you're on your desktop, laptop, or on your phone, these offers change all the time. So there may be a business that you liked 6 months ago that was offering 15% off. It may not offer that discount now. These things change all the time. Some are pretty standard, but some change. But so like I said, just be aware that those things do change out there for you. This is the gift giving season. There are a lot of holiday offers that are out there. There are offers on a lot of home goods, a lot of gifts, your Caraway home, your best choice products. Those I would say are more like your Dillard's, your J.C. Penney's, across the board, housewares and gifts and things of that nature. H by Ferret is one of the highest standards of sheets and linens and things like that for your home. There's lots of pet care savings out there. I'll show you some of these as we walk through there. So if you've got some fur babies that you want food, vitamins, medicines, gifts, care, toys, all that kind of stuff, tons of pet care savings out there for you. Two of the most popular shopping they're either online or in person. A lot of these are online from the shopping aspect of it. Is your Kohl's discount 15% off $100 or more online. With Skechers, they run at least a 30% discount online or in store. There's several in the Oklahoma City area. I assume there's some in the Tulsa area as well. All you got to do is print the coupon off, walk in the store. It's 30% off on top of their sale prices as well. They also run hot deals. So that's some of the best shopping from that perspective. Some of the other shopping, this is the time of year that maybe you want to build a gift basket and send to someone, or you want to send them some treats or goodies or food, or put them on some type of coffee or wine subscription as a gift, that type of thing. Knack is one of the neatest gift boxing services that I've seen. It allows you to go in and build a gift box. You pick and choose what you want to put in it. Not only is it edible things that you have, but it's also gifts and fun stuff. You can also customize it by putting personalized pictures in there and notes. Really a fun way to do that. And there's a variety of discounts off of that. Then you've got David's cookies. You've got flowers. So if you're thinking about sending some love to a family member somewhere across the country, this is a great way to do that. If you've got college-age kids or grandkids that are getting ready to go through finals right now, dropping them a box of cookies is a great gift, and you can save money, put your OREA membership to work with David's cookies and things like that. There's coffee, there's wine. Oftentimes you'll see steaks. You'll see the meal prep programs where they'll, depending upon where you live, they can send you boxed meals over, a schedule. You can schedule what you want or pick what you want. So there's all different types of things. I'll show you when we do the live how you can shop for not only restaurants, but you can shop for these type of gifts and things like that as well. Technology around the Christmas is big. And the Passport program, again, that's free as part of your OREA membership, is a tremendous way to shop for laptops, cameras, printers, accessories for Apple. The Apple Store is on the Passport program. They have Apple employee pricing on their products. In the past, they used to not include the AirPods, the Apple Watch, or the iPhone. They have those discounts now out there. I'll show you where you can find that. Those discounts change all the time. I would highly encourage you to go out and take a look at it if you're looking for any type of Apple products, technology for your family. Then when you get over into your laptops and your hardware, things like that, Hewlett Packard, Lenovo, there are several different places out there that offer significant discounts. Either employee pricing, 70% off. It is a tremendous way if you're looking to buy someone or yourself, gift yourself a new computer, to go out and find those things out there. And I'll show you how to find those. But again, technology this time of year is a super way to get a good discount through your Passport program. One of the newest, and what I think is probably the coolest new vendor out here on Passport, is Whirlpool's Inside Pass. It gives you starting 30% discount off of all Whirlpool appliances. And I'm talking everything from KitchenAid mixers all the way up to refrigerators. Someone in our office bought a refrigerator just a couple of weeks ago, saved a significant amount of money off here. I'll show you where you can find the Whirlpool Inside Pass, but what you do when you click on it, you'll sign up and create a pass internal to the Whirlpool site. Go out there, you can shop. The neat thing too is you can price match. So if somebody has a special deal on it somewhere else, you can price match in there as well. All the Whirlpool brands that are out there and some of their subsidiaries as well. So if you're looking to do not only some small gifting, but maybe wedding gifts coming up, things like that, or you're doing some kitchen renovations, replacing a major appliance, you can get that out here through the Inside Pass. This is probably just in the past 2 months that this has been introduced to become one of the top 5 most used discounts out there across the board. So I would highly encourage you, if you're looking for something like that, go out to the Whirlpool Inside Pass and you can find it out there for shopping. Another nice gift, a stocking stuffer, something I gave my son and his wife, my daughter-in-law, back when they got married, was I gave them a membership, their own membership to Sam's Club. You can get new membership to Sam's Club or to Costco. They run discounts. They will run discounts plus gift cards. It varies across the board. It changes from month to month. Highly encourage you to go out there and get those discounts as well. So it's a great way that you can help somebody save additional monies. It's usually not for renewals. Very rarely have I haven't seen a renewal offer in probably 2 or 3 years, but it's mostly for new memberships only. So this is a good way if you want to gift the membership to one of your family members as well. All right, we've talked about shopping. Again, when we do the live demo, I'll go out and show you the live demo, how to shop. Let's talk about travel. So many of us are getting back out there. You may be traveling to see family. You may be traveling to a warm weather destination because that cold dreariness is set in. The travel savings that you've got are across the board. It's everything from just hotels in your area, hotels along a route, rent cars. If you're going to Hawaii, there's airfare savings. It's discounts in America. It's all across the country, across the world. Hot destinations. I'm going to show you some of the things that you can do, not only in hotels, but events, theme parks, and tickets and attractions, things like that as well. The Wyndham chain, and we're talking about everything from Wyndham to Days Inn and all the different hotels in between. You save up to 20% as a Passport member right off the bat. Find those hotel discounts. So this is a good way if you're traveling and by car and there's a Days Inn up ahead, use your Passport mobile app, save money that way as well. If you are looking for an Airbnb, let me encourage you to go out and look at HVN, or what I call Haven. It is the Airbnb equivalent for Passport members. And it's got apartments, it's got homes, it's got places you can stay in, castles, lighthouses, really cool places that you can stay. And they offer discounts that they don't offer to the general public. And oftentimes on Haven, and if you've ever booked an Airbnb and you see this great price, and then you get down there and find out all these fees on top of fees, and it makes it where it's not a great price anymore, oftentimes Haven will run specials where they'll waive certain fees for Passport members. So as part of your OREA membership, you can get really cool first-class family accommodations, or just a small apartment in New York if you want to, or stay in a castle in Ireland if you want to do something like that. HVN is the place to go to start that. Tickets, TIQETS. If you are looking to go to major metropolitan areas in the United States, New York, Dallas, Houston, Las Vegas, Orlando, Chicago, places like that, LA, that have major museums and attractions, Tickets is your best place to find those. You can go to Tickets. I'll show you where to find that in the travel section. They have not only discounted prices off of attraction tickets, museum tickets, oftentimes they have special perks and benefits like front of the line passes. If you're going to Europe and you're going over to Paris and going to the Louvre, you can get front of the line passes, save you 2 hours to wait to get in line, stuff like that. Tickets is one of the coolest websites if you're traveling and looking to do some cultural things like that as well. I mentioned Hawaii, Hawaiian Airlines. If you're going to Hawaii, you can save 5% off of flights out there. And this time of year, cruise lines are having big sales. You can find lots of cruise line sales out here. A lot of times they will cover credits on board, give you $100 extra credit, give you upgrades, give you waive the or include your tips in there, things like that. So, or third and fourth traveler free. Go out and check out all the discounts on cruises. You can find them out here on the Passport site, and I'll show you that when we go live as well. Great Wolf Lodge. And if you watch any TV besides Joe Namath and Jimmy J.J. Walker talking about Medicare Advantage plans, you see these Great Wolf Lodge commercials everywhere. Great Wolf Lodge decorates like nobody does for Christmas. They're all across the country. They're 30% off. You get this through Passport. It's a great place to take the grandkids, go see Santa, go look some pretty cool stuff. But Great Wolf Lodges all across the country. The one down in Dallas there in Grapevine, all of them are about 30% off. It's a great time to use that as well. If you are looking for hotels, just general hotels, whether it's someplace warm, like a beach place in Florida, or you're going somewhere cold to do a little skiing or want to go see some snow, the Passport Travel Services is probably the best place that you can go to find those hotels. I'll show you where to find it when we do the live tutorial, but you simply plug in your city, you can plug in your dates, and you can rate it based on best value. You can do your star ratings, you can do, specific locations, whatever you want to do, or you can filter it by a certain chain. I'm a big Marriott fan, and so I'll plug in just Marriott and it will give me all the Marriotts in the area. The thing I like about it is there are oftentimes that Marriott is cheaper than what I can get it on the Marriott site. But you can get really nice hotels here for a significant savings depending upon the time of year that it goes. Sometimes if you're just saying, hey, I just want to go to Dallas, and you plug in and say, I want to go, stay downtown or something like that, it will tell you, hey, there's a football game or there's an event in the area. You may get better rates if you go a different time. So it kind of gives you some tips and things like that. But the Passport Travel Services gives your hotel planning a tremendous boost. And this is a great way to find out great beach hotels as well as cold resorts, things like that. But you can do this along a route as well. Say I'm traveling to somewhere, go out here and you can see what's along the route as well. If you're going to Las Vegas, it's a great way to go out and get discounts in Las Vegas as well. Oftentimes in cities where there are, like Las Vegas or even Orlando, New York, where you'll have a rate plus you'll have a resort fee on top of, sometimes these offerings, Passport Travel Services from others, they will waive those fees. So it's really another neat way to make your OREA membership stretch even further by waiving those resort fees, which I hate. Movies are coming back. A lot more movies are big in the theaters these days. You can save a significant amount of money. You can save the cost of your OREA membership just on one night out at the movies. You can have theaters. There's probably about 40 or 50 different theater chains, depending upon where you are. All you have to do is go in. You can purchase your tickets online. Basically, you're buying a midweek matinee price ticket that you can use anytime. So on a Friday night, Saturday night, first run, opening night, you can use those tickets. You still have to reserve seats like we do, that kind of stuff. But this is a great way if you're going to give some tickets, take the grandkids to go see some movie, something like that this holiday season. Go out and save some money and pay for your OREA membership just by going to a night out at the movies. One of my other favorite websites is Tickets at Work. Again, this is part of the whole Passport program. I'll show you how to find it. If you're going down to Florida or you're staying just there in Oklahoma City and you're going to the Frontier City Holiday in the Park, you can get discounted tickets this way. If you're going up to Branson, Silver Dollar City, you can save money on tickets that way. If you're traveling to New York or Las Vegas, you can save money on shows, Broadway shows, Las Vegas shows, things like that. If you're looking to buy maybe the grandkids some tickets to the Oklahoma City Thunder to go see a basketball game, something like that, you can also get college and pro tickets, bowl games, basketball games, college level, college and pro sports, all out there. You can find those discounts out there as well. Tickets at Work is probably the best place that I've found to get those. And I'll show you that website as well if we roll through here. All right, before I jump out and go to the website and do a live tutorial, many OREA members say, hey, I want to support my local businesses. I've got a favorite restaurant or I've got a favorite store that I shop at. I want to get them on this program, help drive business to them, but also save me a little money as well. When you go out to the website, I will show you this as well, where you can suggest a new vendor or a restaurant. You simply click on the Suggest tab, put the information down there on the right-hand side. There's a little bit more who to contact. I would encourage you to share this with the vendor or the owner of the business that you're recommending, simply because they're going to be contacted and they want to know why they're getting contacted. And so this is a great opportunity. We had the OREA partner up in Wisconsin, the WREA. They had one of their leaders up there say, my small town, we've got this business development organization that we're trying to drive more business to our community. They're submitting about a dozen different businesses in through this to get them on here to try to gin up some support, keep their local businesses alive, and save money at the same time. So that will be a great way that we can show you how to save these things. So let's go ahead and just real quickly before we jump out, just this year alone, OREA members, as well as members of other retired teacher organizations across the country, have saved over $111,000 by rent cars, hotels, shopping, travel, Sam's Club, stuff like that, simply by using the Passport program. So we all know inflation is high. This is a great way to save money and to save and stretch your pension dollars more. So let me stop sharing here. I want to share the website. We'll go out here to the website now. All right, this is going to pop up here. So whenever you go out to the Passport website, you can access it through passportcorporate.com or myambadiscounts.com. Again, I'm going to send you the link that's already got the activation code in it. You just need to register and take advantage of it right now. So you'll come up to your main screen. Up at the top, you can navigate and plug in the city where you are. Now, once you register, it's going to default to the city that you registered. But in this case, I just typed in Oklahoma City. You can type in whatever city you're going to, New York, wherever you want to, hit OK or hit update, and it will pop up and show you that within Oklahoma City, there's 550 offers available. Most of these are online offers, but there are several in-person offers. You have multiple ways to find out how to get different places. And I'll show you there's dining. You can select shopping, travel, more. I'll come back to these in a moment. You can click the drop down there if you're looking specific for something. If you know the company you want to go to, or you want to go rental cars, you can type in the search offers up in rental cars that way as well. As you scroll down the web page, you have these tiles that operate just like the drop down menus up above, but they're broader. So if you hit shopping, it's going to take you to all your shopping offers, as opposed to something specific if you're looking for clothing or shoes or something like that, home and garden. So you see across as you come down, you'll see your seasonal selections. If you're wanting to go somewhere warm, you just click there. It's going to give you a bunch of options for warm weather getaways, hotels, resorts, activities, things like that. It will show you the newest offers that are out there. These are things that have popped up in the last week or so. And some of these are hotels, resorts, senior living communities. If you're looking to save money on something like that, thinking about making a move for yourself or your parents, something of that nature. The other thing, my favorite thing, is the hot deals. You come across the hot deals, and sometimes it will say 26 days. Sometimes it'll say 18 hours left. And these are much more steeply discounted offers, cruises, things like that, that are available for you out there as well. Now, as you scroll on down, this is what pops up. I like this feature as well. This is your area discounts. And these are vendors who are participating that have a land-based in-person location. Some of these you'll find are childcare facilities, because there's a lot of childcare that's available out there. Some are hotels. The little handbags are shopping destinations. Some of them are Skechers outlet store, sports center, childcare. Let's see if we find some of there's restaurants with the fork and knife there at Remington Park, a real nice restaurant. Let's see if I can find one of the Skechers outlet stores here that's out here. So like I said, all across the city, you've got options that you can search that way. And then down at the bottom are certain featured discounts, featured vendors, things of that nature, and some of the top offers based on what's been selected. And these are not only, rent cars. I saved one time going to Orlando about $200 on a rent car for a week. There's Vegas hotels that are out there, pet care if you're needing to leave a pet for, at someone that will watch them, a pet sitter, cruises. People are refinancing their homes. You can save money on that, save thousands of dollars. There's that Haven that I talked about. So and then you've got discount tickets, things like that, airfare. So like I said, there's a lot of different discounts that you can find out there. So let's go ahead and first of all, show you where you can find travel discounts. So let's look at hotels. So let's go up here, you go under travel, and you can go to hotels and resorts. And now this hotels and resorts, again, is searching based on Oklahoma City, but it's going to bubble up some of the biggest things that you've got that are close by. I've got a 300-mile radius out here. So you've got your extended stay, your Great Wolf Lodge, you've got your Branson. But then you come down here a little bit further, and here's that Passport Travel Services hotel planner like I was sharing with you. You simply go out and click on the website. It takes you out to a search engine where you can search for your discounted hotels. Now, another one that I found that I really liked, if you're shopping, or if you're shopping for yourself, or you want to send a gift to someone, there are magazines, and you can find them under shopping. You would find them under your sports and entertainment out here. But this is what the magazine page looks like. You can get magazines, a year subscription for anywhere from $2 to $5. So it's really a neat program out here. So if you're looking at, like Good Housekeeping or Woman's Day, you can get 10 issues for $5, the Good Housekeeping. You can get, if you like to read magazines on your iPad, you can get them for $2 for 10 issues electronically. So it's a neat way to get reading for yourself, or send a nice gift to someone that you like as well that way. So that's one of the shopping opportunities out there. Again, we've talked about the hotels. Let's go look at text and electronic under shopping. So if you're thinking about getting a laptop for yourself, getting something for a grandchild, you go out to tech and electronics, and it will pop up. And this is where you're going to get all of your Apple products, your Samsung for TVs, tablets, things like that. So you can see these discounts that are available to you out there. And that's where you would find those discounts and walk your way through that. Lenovo's got a PCs for personal computers for under $300 right now. Dell. So many different savings opportunities out there for technology. You'll find that again under shop, tech and electronics out there. Let's see where else we want to go. Let's go look at, try home and garden here real quick. Okay, home and garden. This is where, if you're looking for things for your home, you've got Kohler, which if you're doing, replacement faucets, things like that. Here's where you'd find that Whirlpool Pass. So if you're looking for appliances, gift appliances, things like that, Whirlpool Inside Pass is going to be found under home and garden out there, that you can find it that way. So again, you can play around with this. You can't mess it up. Under tickets, like I showed you the tickets before, if you're looking for theme park tickets, for attractions, if you're looking for things to do when you travel, go to the tickets section under more. You can also do it under travel services, under travel. You can look at family vacations. You can look at airfare, all-inclusive resorts, so many different things out here. Let's look under dining real quickly. If you look under dining and just simply click all restaurants, I want to show this for two reasons. One, it's going to show you what's available close by. You can select your radius, but I also want to show you there's a couple in Oklahoma City that have this feature, this commonplace books. This is one of the neat bookshops in Oklahoma City. You can say 15% off your not only the dining there in the kitchen, but you can say 15% off books and the gifts and things like that as well. So that's how you can go in and plug in Tulsa, Oklahoma, or you can plug in a city along a route and figure out what's out there for you. If you wanted to go in and look at edible gifts, where you can send some cookies or chocolate to that grandson or granddaughter who's out there getting ready studying for finals. The knack is where I showed you where you can build gift baskets, things like that as well. That's how you can do that. And then you've got your search offer feature out here. Let's just say you want to send some flowers across the board. So you look up flowers here, and I'm going to look up flowers. And it shows that I've got 20% off of all 1-800-Flowers out here, Teleflora. So I mean, you've got several different flower options that you can send gifts as well out there. Now, I told you I'd show you under your account. When you go in and have your account out here, you can suggest. That's how you can suggest a vendor or a business in your area. So I would encourage you to use that out there to suggest local businesses as well. So let me stop sharing this. We'll go back to our website. If there's any questions, feel free to drop those into chat. And I can, answer some questions for you out there. Like if you want to put in, hey, I'm shopping to go here, or if I'm going to travel somewhere, here's what I want to look at. So feel free to do that in there. If you have those questions, put them into chat, into Q&A. If you have questions about your benefits as a whole, say, hey, John, I'd like somebody to review my benefits going into the new year, make sure there's been some changes with Medicare. We know Social Security is going up. What's not covered with Medicare anymore? What does my OREA benefits look like? Simply use your smartphone, open up your camera feature, hover over that QR code, open up your finger on there, and it will pop open a little box. You can say benefit review. It'll come back to me. One of David's team members will give you a call. If you're on your phone, on your iPad, and you can't use the QR code, simply email me at john.green, it's jon.green@amba.info, and I would be more than happy to connect you with one of David's team members to help you understand what your benefits are of being with OREA. Again, here's a free benefit. A lot of folks don't know about this. This can save you lots of money out there. And I thank you for joining us. So I'm going to leave this open. Sabre, have a tremendous Christmas. Everyone have a great Christmas on here. We look forward to seeing you in the new year. We do have a couple of webinars already planned for January, where we'll talk about all the changes to Medicare, Social Security, how to save money in the new year, and really how to get your financial house in order in case something happens to you or your loved ones. So Sabre, if you want to send everyone off with a holiday greeting and a well wishes, we appreciate you joining us today.
Yes, I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. John, these look like you all just keep adding more and more good discounts and deals all of the time. And in fact, I went in and made an announcement in my office. You can get Whirlpool appliances now. So that's very exciting. So I hope everybody maybe can find something they can save a little money on and stretch those retirement dollars. We're all looking for those ways to save money. But I wish everyone a wonderful Christmas holiday season and health and wellness for the new year.
Absolutely. Everyone take care. Have a great Christmas, and we will see you back in
too,
January.
John.
Take care. See you guys.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.